Hi, this is Cameron back again, this time to give my response to the thread on Vinyl Tag, the top 20 questions to ask about ourselves as collectors and show off a little bit about ourselves so people can get a better understanding of what makes us tick as a collector. So the first question is, how many records do you own? So that's vinyl records. So I have somewhere over 6,000. Maybe about 6,200, 6,400, somewhere around there, but a little over 6,000, and then CDs about a little over 7,000, and I think 45, somewhere around 400 or 500. Okay, what type of record player do you have? I have an Audio-Technica LP120 with the USB connection, which I've never used. How old were you when you started collecting records? Well, originally I was a comic collector, and then when I got out of that, I had maybe a small period in which I wasn't collecting anything. And then when I was about 21, I started becoming serious as a record collector. The oldest record you own is this one here from 1911, the Fisk University Jubilee Quartet, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, and Golden Slippers. And that's from 1911. And the story behind this is that Fisk University had just opened sometime after the end of slavery in the States, and in order to build the different, to construct the different buildings for the university, they established a quartet, a chorus to go around, tour around the South and the North, in order to raise money for building their different university buildings. So that's what I found out when I did a little bit of research. Okay, next question, number 5. What was the first record you ever got? Well, I can't remember. I had some kids' records when I was young. I remember one that I brought to school for French class that had like Sur le Pont d'Avion on it. I don't remember my other kids' records. What was the first record you bought with your own money? Well, I don't remember exactly. I think maybe I bought a Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, but I don't have that one anymore. So the first one that I bought with my own money that I still have is Pink Floyd, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. And I bought that when I was 17 years old, when I first went out to university. So remember, I was still a comic collector where all my money was going at that time. Okay, next question, number 7. What's your favorite colored vinyl? Well, I have to say I've never been a collector of colored vinyl, and so I don't think I have almost any, but I did remember this one by The Service, a Chicago-based band, has a blue cover. And I got that when I saw them at the bar at my university, and I was impressed enough by them that I looked at their albums that they had for sale, and I guess because there was a blue vinyl, I thought, okay, this is the one I'll get. What is a discount album that you got? So I've shown this a couple times in the VC. I got for $1 at a record bin at my favorite record store this Fela Kuti album, which is a Nigerian pressing. And it's International Thief Thief. Now I have gone to Nigeria twice for work, but I only saw CDs there. I didn't have really the time or the desire in Lagos, which is such a massive intimidating city of 15 million people, lots of crime and all the rest, that I didn't go exploring around. So anybody who's actually created these albums with music from Nigeria, you got to give them credit that not just are they driven by the sounds, but they're driven despite lots of challenges of looking around in Lagos. Okay, so what is your prized possession? Well, I guess it would have to be this album from 1970, which I've also shown in another video of bands from my city, Winnipeg, Canada. Okay, who's your show record by a female artist? Well, this is an artist I saw from Czech Republic who played at our folk festival in Winnipeg, and then I saw her again at the Vancouver Folk Fest. Eva Bitova, who's an amazing violinist, sort of a folk classical, folk rock kind of vein. Here's one album, Dunaj, on the Panton label of the Czech Republic. And here's another album of hers, Eva Bitova and Thought. These are both from the mid-80s. 87 it says on this one. Okay, next up, question number 11. Show a record by your favorite band. Well, my favorite band is the Beatles, and I recently got this one in a thrift shop with Something New. So I have all the Beatles albums, but on CD. So on vinyl, I don't have very many, but Something New is one I just got in a thrift shop for $1. Nice shape. Okay, what is an impulse buy? Well, recently I bought this album because I knew it was a garage band from Canada and that I would never find again. So I bought Please Feed the Animals. So they're doing animals covers as well as Small Faces and Yardbirds. And I did show this recently in another video. And this is on the original Paragon label out of Toronto. Okay, a gift that I received. Now, I haven't really received almost any albums as a gift. I think just because people in my family don't know what to buy me, given that I have such a big collection. But one Christmas, my dad did buy me some albums that I had held at the record store, and I just happen to remember this particular one because of the die-cut cover, Barclay James Harvest, October On. So this would have been about 1987 or 1988 that he bought that. So I started collecting around 1985, 86. Okay. The most played record? Well, lately I've been playing just all the time the Terry Reid album, the self-titled one, which in Canada has been called Move Over for Terry Reid. So I've actually been playing all of his albums. I have them all on CD now, and I've been playing them repeatedly. I just am enamored by his voice. Okay, what is show a rarity? Okay, I've shown Christmas before, but here's one I haven't shown. Of the people, by the people, for the common people, or for the people, from the common people. On capital. I used to have The Deep, but ended up selling that, and I also had It's All Meat, a Canadian band. But when I needed some money, I had to sell those two most valuable albums that I had. So I sold them for over $200 each, but I don't have anything like that anymore. Okay, a rainy day album. I was looking for my Burt Summer album, but I couldn't find it. So I'm going to show United States of America. So this is an album that I really, really love. Makes me feel better when I'm down. Okay, a feel-good album. This is another album that just makes you always feel great. It's Chrysalis. Just amazing female and male vocals. April Grove is a song that really cheers me up. Makes you feel great. Okay, nostalgia album. Well, my older brother used to play Moody Blues all the time, so I'll say Moody Blues are a nostalgia album for me. Nostalgia band for me. I've seen Moody Blues live 4 times and always enjoyed it. Okay, record store day purchase. Well, I have to be honest, I've never bought any of the albums that are put out on record store day. Instead, I've taken advantage of the sale prices to buy used records. And I showed these in a recent video. These are 2 albums that when I needed some cash, I had to sell. And on record store day, I rebought them. So I acquired back the albums that I had to give up previously. So here I have The American Dream. And I have Anuela, People's People. And then to show a recent purchase, I also showed this in a recent video. I have the Guess Who and Staccato's A Wild Pair, put out by Coca-Cola on Nimbus Records. So it's a promotional album by Coca-Cola. So that's it. Let me know if you have any comments about what I've talked about. And please subscribe. Look forward to hearing from you and have a good day. Bye-bye.